It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And did you ever notice after Tuesday, the rest of the weekdays go WTF?
They do.
my gosh.
I love it.
Well, we're on the W.
Yeah.
And I'm about to ask TF you guys are thinking about during a brand new
I like it.
What's on Your Mind? We're going to start with Brooke. Hey, Brooke, WTF's on your mind?
Oh, man, so much. But right now, if you are listening at the start of the show, we are currently in Ashton's, our technical director's Trick or Treat Challenge, where he does a new challenge every day, and I somehow got roped into it yesterday.
You volunteered as tribute to take one of the challenges.
Like the sound effect enforcer.
I got roped into it, which fine. You know, I'm always pretty game for this stuff.
Who doesn't love a good roping?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Alexis did my makeup, and I looked like a deranged cat. And then I had to go down to Starbucks and ask someone out, ask the barista out.
Right.
I went down there. If you have not seen the video, it's up at Brooke and Jeffrey. And there is no one at Starbucks but me, looking like a weirdo, and then the three baristas.
Oh, no.
And for almost a full minute,
That makes it worse.
they are just standing there trying to find something to do other than make eye contact with me. And finally, the guy's like, oh, God, I got to do it because I don't have anything else to do. So he finally walks up to the window and he's like, hey. I said, do you want to go to lunch with me?
Wow.
And he says no. Okay?
Good.
And not only
As
does
he
he say
should.
no, he says no after he realizes who I am, even. So do I stop? Absolutely not. I then ask the other two baristas.
Yeah.
I also get turned down by them.
This is where the story gets sad.
Finally, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll pick up my mobile order then. And the two girls who have made zero eye contact with me the entire time, even when I asked them out, just said, you're fun. And it was like such a pity comment.
You didn't believe him.
No, and I left feeling more deflated than I actually thought I would.
Well, imagine that. There are three baristas in an empty coffee shop. Like, I wish someone would walk in. And then a crazy lady with a cat on her face.
And you don't even go inside. You're at the window knocking.
Yeah,
outside.
me. Who wants to date me?
They knew who I was and still turned me down for free lunch.
Let's go to Jose. Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, I had my first comedy show in a long time the other night.
Oh, yeah.
It has been so long since I've been on stage that I forgot that half of the fun is the people themselves that come to the show.
Oh, for sure. The audience
the
is so excited to see you.
Oh, yeah. And so, first off, I missed girls getting wasted and hitting on me after shows.
Okay.
It's been so long since I've been hit on.
You used to complain about that all the time. Like, oh, these thirsty girls come up to me.
Like, I literally had a girl named Melissa who dragged me physically to her friend. She's like, I'm a wing woman, and this is my friend Titi. She wants to cuddle with you. She thinks you're hot.
Oh. And so did you cuddle with her?
Well, I said, Titi, I have to go to work in the morning, so I can't cuddle with you tonight.
Yeah, right.
But it's also different when I'm not wasted, too.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I probably would.
Yeah.
Also, I met my doppelganger, which was crazy. If you guys saw my social, at Hilarious Jose.
Did you get a lot of comments saying that he was actually better looking than you?
No, actually, the other way around.
Oh, interesting. That was polite.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Michael, by the way, I remember.
Your doppelganger.
My doppelganger, Michael, yes.
Yeah.
And then finally, I forgot that at every single comedy show, one person has to get way too drunk. And that was an old high school friend of
Oh, it
mine.
wasn't Melissa.
No, it wasn't. No, that was normal drunk. Everybody's drunk,
Wow.
Brooke. One person's got to be wasted.
Your old high school buddy.
And the worst is, every time I got back on stage, she would go, Jose, it's me. Remember me from high school? You're my friend.
Oh, no.
You're my friend. And so then I'm like, hey, and I'm doing crowd work. I'm kind of making fun of her. Everyone's laughing. And she keeps going, no, I'm your friend. It's me. And I'm like, I know.
I know.
So, overall, you come get drunk and hit on me and look like me. It's all for good show.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Fun.
All right.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
I went to my first spin class for like the first time in a few years now.
Okay, yeah.
And it was just a lot different than I remembered them being.
What do you mean?
Like where they just yelled motivational quotes at
There
you
was
the
a lot
entire
of
time?
motivational quotes.
Yeah.
And there was also like dancing while you were biking. How? Exactly. And so that you had to make X's and then put your hands in the air and clap on beat and
Oh,
stuff.
no, that was probably tough for you.
Those are the coolest videos online when you see the whole class like getting up and down on their bikes and doing the dances
Okay,
together.
well, imagine that, but one girl off sync. That's how I felt.
The room wasn't dark enough, I'm
No,
guessing.
and I'm in the front. I got sat in the front, randomly selected. And then I'm taking breaks because I'm sweating, so I'm using the towel. Nobody else is clearly totally sweating in the class. Everyone was great.
Oh,
And
wow.
super hot. It's a hot girl thing to do. I just couldn't keep up, apparently. And
Maybe
then,
you're a mid girl.
Yeah,
I guess
How you
so.
find out?
You're getting older.
And then what gets worse, I make it through the class, it ends, but then I need some more help.
Why?
Because I'm stuck in the seat.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Yeah,
can't get your-
I couldn't get my
Shoes out.
shoes out.
Oh, it's a clip-in.
No.
Okay.
So there's two people on both sides of me trying to help me out.
Yikes.
Stick to running,
So
Alexis.
yeah, it was humiliating, and I can't keep up with the hot girl. So
All right. Well, life lesson.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
I believe there's an unspoken rule when family comes into town to visit you,
Yeah.
where you offer to personally pick them up and take them back to the airport or the train station.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is your responsibility, unless it's my mom, then she can, figure it out. But
Yeah.
that situation happened last Friday for me. I had an older family member come into town and stay at my house for the whole week.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And then they had to catch the train home, so I knew to be a good host, it's my responsibility to take them there.
Yeah.
My producer, though, had all these harebrained ideas saying, why don't you just toss them in an Uber? You pay for it, you
no.
send them off, you don't have to miss work, and then they get there early.
Yeah, missing work is kind of a big ask of someone.
But it's a Friday, like the week is over.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
like for this show,
But-
Brooke, we don't
Yeah.
care.
All right.
So I leave work early, I rush over, pick them up, very efficient with my driving. We zip over to the train station, get there 5 minutes before the departure time.
Oh, that's a little.
He already has his tickets. We could just literally walk through the building onto the train.
Okay.
Still sketch.
So he goes in, train is gone.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It left 5 minutes early.
Yeah, you're supposed to be there at least like
30 minutes, I
Yeah,
thought, right?
30 minutes or more before the
Yeah.
train.
Airport.
How can a
2 hours.
train leave early?
It's like common knowledge.
no.
30 minutes before the train.
That is BS.
Did you tell him that he only had to be there 5 minutes early?
Well, I got there the time he asked me to be there. He's like, "This is the time, leave me there."
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
Of course, but of course, my boundless generosity and elite social etiquette comes back to bite me.
Well, I feel like that's your poor planning.
A family member had to stay an extra day at my house.
Wow.
You didn't throw him on the next
Okay.
train?
The next train wasn't until the next day.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Did you get there a half hour early the next day?
I didn't take him that time. My lesson. Anyway, text in 78592. Tell us what's on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.